Hey everybody! So I'm coming to you right now from Goodman County Park, way up north in Wisconsin in Marinette County. What you see behind me is Strong's Falls, one of the feature attractions as the Peshtigo River cuts through this part of the landscape.
But Goodman County Park is famous not just for their waterfall, but also for their bridges. One of the cool things about bridges are they give you access to and views of the river you'd get in no other way. But on this particular bridge, the part that goes over the river is just the beginning.
Now, the purpose of a bridge is to help you cross over obstacles and get places you couldn't otherwise. In my opinion, this is the prettiest part of Goodman Park. But without that bridge network, nobody would see it. I'm really grateful for the hundreds of hours it must have taken to build that because I'm benefiting from it right now. So because I was interested in seeing bridges today, I traveled 4 miles south of Goodman County Park to right here, McClintock County Park, because the park is pretty much made up of them.
McClintock Park sits alongside and in the middle of the Peshtigo River. But through the design of these and other bridges, all of these spaces are tied together into one park. So my first destination is that big arching bridge. Climbing up it feels like going up a roller coaster, with the payoff being a phenomenal view. This bridge leads to a small island with just enough room for a great picnic site. The path to the big island, however, leads across this smaller bridge into a shaded grove of pines and hemlocks. The cabin you see here is one of 2 old loggers' cabins in the park that are in great shape and ready for exploration.
Now, just like at Goodman Park, these bridges aren't just beautiful to look at, they serve a purpose too. They help you get to hard-to-reach places. In this case, a little bit of an island that goes in the middle of the stream. There's a cabin right on here, and if you keep on looking, another bridge heading even farther back. So just like these physical bridges help us overcome obstacles and help make connections to let us go where we want to go, when we come up against obstacles in our lives, the answer is not to give up or go somewhere else, but usually to build a bridge. One type of bridge we can build at school is to help us make connections between things we're learning in more than one of our classes. Let's say in English, you're learning how to make a claim and back it up with evidence. Well, hey, guess what? You're going to need that in social studies too. That's a huge thing they do. That's pretty much the point of science class. When you start making connections between things you learn in different classes, that's when a light bulb goes on. You have an aha moment, and learning becomes fun. Another type of bridge building that's really rewarding and really important is to make connections between people and expand your circles of friends. Over the years, you've probably gotten to know some people, and those are people you run with day in, day out. That said, if new people come into our school or new people are mixed up in the classes, sometimes it's hard to make new friends because existing ones are already there. So to do this type of bridge building, reach out, take a risk, make connections. It might not be comfortable at first, but hey, in the long run, it's really worth it. So the final type of bridge building I'll suggest today is maybe the toughest. That's why I say the steepest bridge for that. It is helping overcome conflict between you and somebody else. The thing is, if you're in conflict, you're seeing some things differently than they are. So the key to overcoming conflict is to be able to help see things from the other person's perspective. You might be standing on this side of the river and say, this is how it is. But if you go out of your way to be able to think about, to see how the same situation looks from their side of the river and see where they're coming from, you've made the first important steps to helping build a bridge and overcoming that conflict. All right, now it's your turn. I've just shared with you 3 different ways to make connections and build bridges between different topics. Right now, please look at these 3 ways and decide which kind of bridge builder you want to be. And then think about how do you make the first steps in building that bridge. All right, you take care.